Hello everyone, welcome to a new video for NASDAQ and SPX price prediction based on Elliott Wave analysis. This is a daily close or the weekly close, I would say, for the US stock market. Let's see, of course, what it happened today and what it might happen for the next week. So basically, our 1.618 finally hit and taken as expected. And I mentioned, of course, minimum target, we're gonna take it there, and I think that we're still unfolding here a 1 2 3 4 and a 5. So I still believe that yes, it can move even for higher. Now we saw, of course, a little bit of complexity here in this area, but definitely it is a double 1 2 3 4 5 4 5. So I'm still very positive for it. Now what is very interesting is that we got so far a wave 5 longer than the wave 3. What does this mean? Well, this is not allowed, of course, but that means that you might be here in double 1 2 already. 1 2 1 2, and then you have, of course, here potentially a 1 2 3 4 and a 5 unfolding toward the upside. And that because, of course, it's not allowed wave 5 to be longer than wave 3, and wave 3 is shorter than the wave 1, meaning the shortest wave here is the wave 3, which is not allowed. Therefore, it is very likely that it can be double 1 2, and we push for higher here, meaning, of course, a lot of higher waves might unfold here for NASDAQ. So very, very interesting. We're gonna see, of course, where it's gonna lead. Basically, one more high at least here for wave 5 is still very required. The structure is not finished. Yeah, so we don't have a finished structure, especially this wave 5. So to call wave C, and I think that the wave C is starting to get a little bit far scenario here. But the 1-to-1 fib level is still, of course, not reached. Yeah, so we gotta be careful, as I mentioned today in the daily, that it might follow us until there, the wave C, because of course you might still have an ABC there, and this might be your impulse over there. But because of what I see here, as I mentioned, and that it might be a double 1 2, well, we might break it. Okay, a 2.618 might be your next target. So yeah, we're gonna watch. I'm gonna move this blue box to there. In this case, I'm gonna remove this fib level, and I'm looking for in between those two fib levels right now as a blue box to be finished or to be broken. If broken, then 2.618 is in play definitely for NASDAQ. If we move for SPX here, for also the what we are looking at right now is following wave 3 as well. Still unfinished. We are looking here at a wave 5 to be finished, 1 2 3 4 5 at least, but already wave 5 is longer than the wave 3. So yeah, we are in double 1 2 very likely. That we push, of course, even for higher on Monday. That is gonna be, of course, very wild, I would say, because if this is really the impulse in several 1 2s, well, it's gonna be huge. Now, as 1-to-1 fib level, also we're very close to it in case we are in a wave C here for a wave 2, so we gotta be careful as well. And as you can see as well that the fib level, of course, right now are in between this blue box. Interesting thing is to break it. If we don't break it, we gotta be careful that we drop down again. Okay, so it is your 1-to-1 fib level ABC here. Yeah, and we are in 1 2 3 4 5, so it might be very massive drop unless broken. If broken, directly 7,000. Okay, all-time high. That means we are in a very bullish scenario with several 1 2 1 2 probably here, or even 1 2 and another 1 2 and 3 4 5 4 5 toward the upside. So yes, 7K is of course very likely, and it's a massive move, by the way, especially after a running flat. Running flat, failing to take the low is a signal of a very massive move is gonna unfold toward the upside. That was it for the stocks, US indexes. Thank you for watching. Thank you for your likes and comments, and I wish you a nice weekend. Bye bye.